General Andrews,
And the Dream Stream presents Rapid Runs.
folks, if you did not know, Spazzy McGee is also the other owner of Charity Beats and Bonsai Beats.
Yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying those tunes that we put together.
All right, we're ready.
I know I enjoyed them. I listened to them the other day at the gym, and I was like, yeah,
Good. I've been using them often. Definitely been using them often.
Often.
I try
Let
to
me know when you're ready to go, by the way.
Not ready yet, but ready very, very soon. I want to double check that I didn't miss any other donos or anything like that. All right, no, we're good to go. All right, so Spazzy, go ahead and take us away.
All right. Let me know when you're ready for the timer.
I am. You give me a countdown, and then I'll go ahead and hit it.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go, folks. So what you're going to see here is Spazzy McGee's going to be playing this game called Steel Assault from Tribute Games. If you saw in the background there, he actually crashed his plane into the building there. You're going to see a lot of different
We
types of
just noticed that the other day, too.
So true. So what happens here is you're going to see a lot of tech by Spazzy, from his whip usage to his super punch, which only happens in close range. So you'll see him pick and choose when he uses it. For example, like on this motorcycle guy, he's going to want to use that when the game gives him credit for being close enough. He also does a double jump. He's going to use a slide. He's also going to use this other grappling hook type of technique to float over enemies, climb up shafts. Like right now, you're going to see it on display here. He's going to go ahead. He's going to see this. Boom. And what's cool, it doesn't just work left to right. It works in all directions. So you can make it go diagonal. You can also make it go up and down. You're going to see him right now just use it left to right because that's really the most important way to use it there. But now you're going to see him use it over here because that bought him a little bit of float, because the enemy is right at the edge. It's trying to shoot you off. It wants the freebie kill. This is a little cutscene
That
action.
part was making me nervous because that jump is not the typical thing most people do. They usually grappling
Yes.
across. And the reason I don't is because it saves me like a little bit. Oh, and see, and little things like that happen. It saves you a little bit of time. And I don't know why it wasn't going, but now it's going.
All right. You
That
take
train's
out
supposed
these.
to come in there a little quicker, so
You take out those two guys so that you can get into the boss fight here. And here's the boss fight. This is a nice little setup. Spazzy's guy right here, sneaking and hitting before the boss gets a chance to even start.
Lieutenant Carlos Smith.
And just keep on looking for those dots to disappear. As soon as those dots completely disappear, he's got the kill right there. Boom.
Right
First
there,
boss
baby.
down. Great RNG. It was probably the second perfect pattern. The best pattern you get, it just stays on
it's
top
not the
of
best one. Yeah, if she stays in the middle, that's the best.
That's the best. But that was good
This
enough.
level, this level, I'm still like perfecting it, but it is it's interesting because things come out like that. It tries to throw you off, and so you have to decide whether or not it's better to take the hit or to just just go for it.
All right, you got full health right before this mini boss. And so you're gonna notice he's gonna keep on he's gonna take the damage here because he's gonna keep on being set up for multiple hits in a row, and then importantly set up for this. See that? He got the quick kill there at the end. So mini boss
Still
is
not
down.
perfect. I would like that to be a little cleaner, but you know, I love it. All right, so we're gonna try something different. Jin hasn't seen me attempt.
Oh!
There's a reasoning for this.
Here he goes, folks.
It's kind of dangerous. But we did it. See?
He did it.
And so you guys will see a reason why I did that instead of just going straight to the log, which is the thing you can do, is getting that whip upgrade, that electric whip upgrade actually allows me to kill this boss that we're getting ready to fight a lot quicker.
Ah. Now, folks, the reason why he didn't fight the boss right there is its weak point wasn't exposed. Unfortunately, the weak point was hiding underwater there.
I'm just going to take hits there because I don't want to use my whip by accident.
All right, here we go, folks. Mini boss number 2. There we go.
Boom.
Nice quick kill here. Another climbing section, folks, and this one's trickier, much trickier. He damage boosts to stay above the platform. He's gonna keep climbing here. Here's a tricky platform. Oh, he nailed it first try. Oh, first try climb.
I've been practicing, my man.
Oh, all right, here he goes.
I'm so excited, I hit it.
Wow.
I did it, guys.
And he's damage boosting through a lot of this stuff, folks, because it's actually easier.
Sadly, it's a lot easier than trying to slide because the slide actually cancels out the damage boost, which really sucks.
And then you actually have to use your rope, claw grip, grappling hook right there to get up there, even though the height looks high enough to be able to do a double jump. It's not good enough. Now, here's the official boss of this level. This boss is tough to get on a first cycle, but the more practice you get in, the easier it becomes. Also, Spazzy's got this bonus
I just missed
damage.
the shot there, so that's not good.
So Spazzy's got bonus damage here because of electric. All right, all right, all right. Great start here. Oh, low health, low health. Oh, but he fell off.
I off-mapped? What?
Oh, no.
That is a huge time loss, guys. I'm so sorry.
All right, all right.
That
It's
is
okay,
the first
though.
time that's happened.
Which
I got
is-
too close to that right edge.
That's the one unfortunate thing when you're trying to go for the quick kill is that you get to be like in his mix, but it's right at the edge of your plane. So he'll try again.
It's all right, though.
He will try again. Boom, here it goes. Good hits, good hits.
Still not going to get the full kill. That's all right.
All right, folks, here he goes. Couple more hits. Ooh.
What?
He gave
I
Spazzy
don't
the
know
runaround.
why.
Finish him off. Do it. Yeah, there
there
it
we
is.
go.
All right, he's moving on
I'm not
from
even
it.
going to risk it. So there is a thing where if you get on the bottom of the map here, you will actually spawn out a little quicker. It saved you about maybe 2 seconds max, but I'm not going to risk it there just because we got knocked off, and that was just such a weird run in general.
Yeah, that boss pattern for the second time around was weird.
Before we jumped on stream here, I actually would hit him the first time.
Whew. All right. So this is a little tricky spot also, folks. You got to be able to do that same trick again. So this game forces you multiple times to need to learn how to do that. Now, some of you out there might not be able to go ahead and take advantage of the ×2 that we have available for the donation match going on right now. Remember, folks, an 8-Bit Dojo jersey, 10 Dreamstream stickers are available once we hit the $250 level of this next month. So we're at $1,000. We hit $1,250. We're doing another giveaway. We get to $1,500. We're going to also add in a hand-painted Squirtle painting. At $1,750, we're throwing in a Jigglypuff hand-painted painting. And boom, look at that. Mini boss gone. Great work there. Great work. All right, he has to get up there and take down that enemy to get that water to start climbing up. It's not all the time do you actually have to fight an enemy to cue a scene progression, but on this one you do. So now these flying enemies that are picking up other robotic soldiers, even if you kill them, they're just going to respawn. So what most runners do here, they're just going to chill. You know, they're going to take their time, and you could do this too on a casual run. On a casual run, you can do this. You don't have to fight them. And I'd recommend for anyone playing this game, like if you really want just to be able to go like bar none, you definitely want to play this game on very easy. Now it's beatable also on easy. On normal though, the final boss is actually really difficult. The final boss is really difficult if you play it on the normal setting. And I can't even speak to the difficult setting. I have not played it on that. All right, Spazzy did a really cool thing there. he knew that room was going to be available, that hallway was going to be available, and so he already jumped to the very earliest portion possible to go ahead and climb up it. He didn't wait for the whole screen to scroll. He didn't need to. Now he's gonna do this cool setup here, and you see how he did that? Those punches just melted the walls. All right, it is time for him to fight the boss. Oh no, he got away. All right, folks, he's gonna have to throw things across the way. No, just kidding. It's not that at all, actually. He's gonna set up right here.
So we just want to set this up where we're just going ahead and taking the...
He took a hit so he could be in position. Uh-oh, those flyers.
Oh, man.
There they go.
Isn't ideal, but that's all right.
All right, he's okay, though. He's gonna do the same thing again.
All right, so now... Sadly, there is a way that you can kill him a little earlier.
Woo! But he just took down the boss in what I thought was the quick kill back in the day. Now to find out, it's the second fastest kill. All right, he's going to skip that.
Yeah, you can actually kill him before he goes into that jump mode there. But I don't know how to do it yet.
All right, so as you're going to see here, now it's really cool. Spazzy's on a boat. And like the song goes, he's on a boat. 2, 3. And he's going to fire this gun off.
5.
And
6.
then took him
All
out.
right, so there's 6 enemies you got to kill right there, and then the mini boss comes out.
Private Joshua Harris. He's hated you ever since grade school. And he tried to clip your wings.
Claw on me. He was waiting.
Oh, yeah. The claw technique.
I gave him so many wedgies in school.
Did you? Oh, so you are the bully. All right, folks, we have to root against Spazzy here. All right. So now we know the Steel Assault was Spazzy's nickname in middle school when he would give wedgies. All right. So what he's setting up here, taking out those enemies, the faster you do, the sooner this enemy drops from the sky. Excuse me. It's not a boss. Jump up and over. Gonna climb. If a perfect jump, landed it. Love it. He didn't fall down at all. Right into this little flamethrower dude. He doesn't have to fight the guys flying at all. He'll just get them out of his way so they don't slow him down. He's gonna go up and over and land, and it's gonna go into this transition.
Oh, that was the first that
That's
it didn't
the first
automatically
time.
start it. Yeah,
So
that was weird.
That enemy somehow must have been just enough on the screen to count. So now this one really is just a bunch of enemies is your boss fight. Because this one's like an interesting like half level, because like you're gonna have a cutscene happen, folks, in here as well. All right, this fight's almost over, but it's not really the boss of the level either, but at the same time it kind of is.
Yeah, and just to let you guys know, there is a section here where I could actually kill myself to get this to start a little quicker, and it saves you about 30 seconds of time. I could not get it to work without the game crashing, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah, exactly. No game crash.
But eventually I'll get practice up enough. We can do it. These little motorbike guys, they're only 2 hits.
And the faster
I'm
you
just
clear
gonna
them
go for
out,
the right side.
the better.
And you also want to make sure that this is ready to spawn, because sometimes you can mess up and
fall.
And I forgot to do my move there. That's all right.
Because folks, if you fall on these things, you don't just come back with less health. No, you're dead. It's a whole life. So even though there's very forgiving stuff, falling in the holes is unforgiving. All right, this is a double boss fight. You've got super
These
big
guys are a lot of fun
versus tiny and twisted. As you're gonna see here, look at that! Look at that! Ow! Well, you saw what Spazzy had in store. The super moves.
I gave him a wedgie. That's what it was.
So if you didn't know, Spazzy likes to break up couples like that. So he took him apart. Now, all right, the boss is down. Final level incoming. This level though is super long. There's tons of boss fights. Even though it's like you think like each time you're like, oh, this level's done. No, this level keeps coming. I know, right? Homewrecker. It's true. But he's doing it for charity, or whatever that means.
I'm wrecking homes for charity.
Folks, exclamation point disclaimer. Obviously, we're being silly billies. All right, here comes a boss fight, folks. He's back for more. They souped him up. Before he just had the fire, now he's got tons of upgrades. Swinging his fist with a band, he's got lightning bolts. Oh, you didn't even get to see that phase. He starts just shooting in a pretty rainbow around.
You don't want that rainbow to come either.
No. So now here's a flying section. What's cool about this flying section, though, is that you stay attached to the ship, which makes me happy. I'm so glad they did
You ride the
this.
ship like a big skateboard.
Yeah. And also, you can hit a bunch of these things off screen and take them out even faster.
That's all right.
He missed by just a little bit. He's gonna grab a power up here.
Yep.
Because that does even more damage to speed things along.
All right, so now you want to stick to the left of the screen because you want these guys to spawn over on the right instead of the left, which I've found out.
He's finding stuff out, folks. Look at that. He even saved electricity shot on one of them.
Up, see, and see, even then, still one somehow made it over.
Woo. Nice, I love it. Look at that, folks. Woo! Oh, barely.
There we go.
Nope. It was the fire that came out.
Barely missing it.
Yeah, the fire made it look one thing versus
All right, we don't need to
another.
take that one on.
Yeah, take down those guys to make the screen go a little bit faster. Similarly over here. Look at that. Take down these things. Take the other one out ahead of time because he can. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. It's okay. Lost less than a second there, I think.
All right, now we spawn to the level. And it's go time.
All right, folks, the last bit of platforming. Woo! Woo! It's such a rewarding
I'm sorry,
feeling.
I was excited there because I slid through him for the first time.
And then he's going to climb up here. And you go to the right. You can grab the power-ups if you want, folks. Because he's speedrunning, he's not, because he doesn't need them. But anybody else could if you're looking for those advantages. All right, not bad. All right. Who here is ready for the final boss? Oh, look at that midair slide. Now, if you don't know, folks, this boss has two phases. When the final phase happens and it's the screen's going to flash white. So can we give an exclamation point warning to remind people that, hey, if you have to deal with a flashing light might be too much for you, please protect your eyes. All right, phase one's perfect. Let's go.
Got the perfect phase there.
All right. So you saw how it was a baby flash in that first phase? It's way worse on phase two, folks. He's in position. Let's just hope he gives him a good pattern.
So far, not looking good.
Well, he's not flying, so that's... Oh, now he's flying. Come on. There it is, folks.
Boom, there it is.
Woo! 1738-38 with a death at the end of a boss.
Yes. I'll take it.
Folks, he just PB'd by almost 3 minutes. Here on the Dream Races.
And my goal, guys, was only to get at least 18. So that's amazing. And actually, my practice before this, I was hitting about 1640 something.
Wow.
And so if we wouldn't have died there, I mean, we probably would have had close to a minute save.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if you don't die there, you're definitely getting a sub 17.
Yep.
That's for sure.
But yeah, that was awesome. All right, here we go. We gotta read it. We gotta end it out.
All right, get into this. You have it.
Oh.
This one's
It's
you.
hard. Well, now that we have this battleship, why don't we pay them a visit?
Steal us all!
That means Steal Us All 2's coming, right?
It has to be.
Has to be, baby. But yeah, thank you guys so much for having me along for the Dream Races. This is my first ever speedrun on the Dream Races. I think actually my first, like one of my first appearances, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is. It's the first ever appearance of Spaz McGee on the Dream Races. Spaz McGee's been a part of different events that we've done before, but this is even a speedrunning event he was a part of when he was a commentator, but this is the first time he's ever been a part of the Dream Races. It's been really cool to find a way to showcase that, yes, every now and then, Spazzy goes outside of his typical bubble and does a little bit of speedrunning. So feel free to check him out.
Yeah, this was an amazing, I had a blast learning this run too. So very easy is definitely a lot more laid back than normal mode, because I think that's the main run, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I would think so. Yes.
And so normal mode, you pick pretty much the same lane. You just got to make sure you don't get hit near as much. So your room for perfection has to be that much higher. But outside of that, no, this game is a blast to run. I heard Lux and Phoenix is actually trying to learn it as well.
That's what I've heard.
Maybe next Dream Races we do a race. I don't know. Question mark. I'm thinking.
Yo, let's make it so. That would be exciting.
But yeah, guys, be sure to check me out. I'll also be doing some fundraising for GOTEL as well after I get off of here. So, and if you guys are going to pop over there, please